Hey YouTube, Do-It-Yourself Junkie here with another video blog, but before I get into that, I'm going to cover a review on my fitness scale that I showed briefly in the last video. It's a smart scale. I don't know if you can see the brand there. It looks like if you go on Amazon, there are several scales that look similar, cost about the same. It's only $13. Depending on who you buy it from. I've seen other versions of it cost up to $27, but they all seem to use the iWellness app, which makes me think that they're built by the same company. It uses biometrical impedance analysis to come up with your body water, muscle ratio, body fat, visceral fat, bone mass, and then based on the information you put into the app, such as your age, gender, height, it looks at your body weight and then it calculates your BMI and BMR. BMR is basal metabolic rate. I like it so much that I even carry this one with me when I'm traveling. It's not really bigger than my laptop. Here's the laptop. Here's the scale, almost identical in size, scale's just a little bit bigger. What's great about that is that means when I travel, I just stick the scale in one of the free pockets in my laptop case. So here's the case for my laptop. It actually has 3 compartments. Center one's usually where I carry my laptop, and then this one I use for pencils, notepads, and usually the electrical cord. And then I'll carry a book or something to read in this one. And as you can see, the scale fits entirely in there and is able to zip up. Now, how the bioelectrical impedance analysis works is it sends a very low, safe electrical current signal through the glass surface of the scale and into your feet. And what it's doing is it's looking for any increase in resistance or impedance. The electrical signal is going to pass really easily through very well hydrated muscle tissue, but then very slow when it comes up to fat cells. And based on that increase in impedance or resistance of the electrical flow, it's able to tell how much fat there is versus how much hydrated muscle mass. And I have a feeling like since I'm overweight, it's getting close to the right amount of fat, body fat that I have, but I think it's messing up. Like it has a function that tells you how hydrated you are. Well, I think the increased body fat is causing it to think that I have less water inside those muscles, so it keeps telling me I'm dehydrated even though I'm drinking 100 ounces of water a day easily. The scale can handle up to 400 pounds and will measure in 0.2 of a pound increment. The app will allow for 10 different users, and it has an auto recognition feature, so all you have to do is step on the scale and it knows which user to put the information under. Currently on Amazon it says that it will sync with Apple Health, Google Fit, and the Fitbit app. And I just recently updated my app and confirmed that it will sync up with Fitbit. Unfortunately, it doesn't sync up with Lose It or MyFitnessPal, and that's the 2 programs that I would really look into using. You can do a kind of a roundabout way to have it sync, where you sync it up with Fitbit and then have Fitbit push the information to either of those other 2 programs. But it seems kind of ridiculous to go through all that, so I just look at my weight and then enter it manually into the app that I need it to be in. Here's the app real quick. The main part of the screen shows you your weight, your BMI, and your body fat with your target weight listed below, your name, and a profile picture. And then below that you have the breakdown of what your body water is, body fat, bone mass, BMI, visceral fat, BMR, and muscle mass. You can also go to history and look at graphs of each of those items. There's a couple things I don't like about this setup, and the first is you have to have the app open before you step on the scale, or you're not going to get any of the information transmitted to your phone. I don't know why you can't step on the phone and have the scale automatically open the app for you, or automatically save to the app, and then you could just open the app later to review the information. The second thing that I don't like is that it doesn't connect with any apps that I like using, like Lose It or MyFitnessPal or the Garmin Connect. But overall, for $13, you can't really complain. It's almost cheaper than most non-smart digital scales. Now that the review's out of the way, let's talk about my fitness update for my blog. First week's gone through. I had to travel for Christmas break, and that was really difficult because I spent 8 hours driving and then eating out at restaurants and not walking like I should. That was one of the few days that I really didn't stick to getting 10,000 steps a day and maintaining my calorie intake. I did track it all, but I didn't do a good job of staying under calories. I'm currently down to 300.4 pounds, which is 36.6 BMI, so total about 4 pounds lost so far. I'm looking forward to getting under the 300-pound mark, and I think I'm going to do some sort of fitness test and talk about that to gauge what my fitness level is, so we have another way other than my weight to track what kind of changes are going on. For the first one, I'll probably just go out and run 3 miles, which is what I used to do while I was in the Marine Corps, and I'll tell you like how long that took, and then I'll go out a month later, do it again, and we can kind of see like how it progresses. Or instead of a month, I might do it again when I hit 275 or 250. The other fitness test I was thinking about doing was maybe the FBI fitness test. It's not as intensive as the Marine Corps fitness test, and I had seen a couple videos. Some of them were good where people were performing the exercises correctly, and some of them weren't so good. And I'm just kind of interested to see like actually how it would do, even though I'm definitely in not any kind of shape to be going out and joining the FBI currently. As usual, make sure you subscribe if you like these videos. I'll be putting one up every week. And in the comments, leave some feedback on what you would like to see me do, like fitness apps that I should talk about, or exercises, or good luck with your New Year's resolutions, and see you guys next week.